Hey guys, I'm Elizabeth from That Homeschool Family, and today I'm going to be telling you about HeyKiddo Huddle and why you'll want to add this program to your homeschool days. Hang tight, I'll be right back to tell you all about it. So let me tell you a bit about HeyKiddo Huddle. It is a social and emotional curriculum that was built for busy homeschool parents like you and me. I don't know about you, but I have enough to keep track of in my day-to-day life between teaching my kids, running a business, just doing regular mom and human things. The last thing I need is another curriculum to learn and keep track of. And this is one of the reasons why I'm loving the HeyKiddo Huddle curriculum. It's super easy to use. You don't need to prep anything. You just log onto their website under your username and they have everything set out for you. It's just log on and go. It encourages daily conversations with my kids. So not only is it helping me to teach them about their social and emotional wellness and teaching them skills that can help them in their life, but it's also helping to strengthen the bonds that we have and form even deeper connections, which is pretty awesome. Before I was a homeschooling parent, I was a special education teacher. And teaching social skills was one of my favorite things to do with my kids, because as important as teaching core content subjects like reading and math and social studies and everything, as important as that is, I feel like those skills are going to stay with you. But the things you really need to learn, the things our kids really need, and is something that will help them for the rest of their life, is learning social skills, emotional skills. So it's super important to teach these to your kids. Definitely hang tight. In this video, I'm going to show you how my kids and I did one of the HeyKiddo Huddle lessons. I'm going to show you the website for the HeyKiddo Huddle program, how easy it is to navigate, and I'm going to show you where you can go on their website for free resources that you can use without even subscribing. So stick with me. I'm going to show you how this all works, and I hope you love it. Okay, so we are going to take a look at what you can expect when you log into your HeyKiddo Huddle portal. This is what your desktop will look at like once you log in on the main website, and then we're going to focus on what is in this column over here. So you click on that. There's a progress tracker. I found that this wasn't very useful for me. It would be better for a bigger classroom if you have more students. If you want to use HeyKiddo with your homeschool co-op and you have a bunch of different kids to keep track of, this would be great. But I just have 2 kids, and I found that it was easier just for me to keep track of everything on my own. The curriculum is where the meat and potatoes of the program is going to be. This is a welcome section for you, so you can look at that first. But then you're going to scroll down and you'll see the different modules. Each module has an animal associated with it. So if you wanted to, you could even expand this program past social and emotional content, and you could choose to learn about monkeys and their habitats and what they eat and who they live with and where they live and all that kind of stuff. So you could choose to expand and even learn about the different animals that go with each module if you want. If not, I mean, that's totally cool too, but just an idea for you. So each module is broken up into weeks. We do 1 week at a time. I mean, you can fly through it and do more than 1 week at a time if you want to, but it's developed to be like a year-long program. So we'll look at week 1. There's an intro video that's for you to watch. Adaptations, if you need adaptations for your kids. There's a creative activity, conversation starters. What we did, first we would do the conversation starters, and then we would do the creative activity. It took us about 35 minutes tops to do the whole thing with my 2 kids. Um, go back to curriculum. There we go. Back to module 1. There we go. And you'll keep doing each week, and then check in. Once you check in, you'll get access to the second week. Then we'll click on resources, and there's even more things that can help you with your social emotional curriculum and education for your kids. Special topics, self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, decision making, relationships, leadership, all sorts of good stuff. And you just click on the choice that you would like to work on, and it's an article with ideas. Sometimes there's YouTube videos, but all sorts of good stuff to help you. And if you have any questions, you can go to support and they'll help you right there. And here we are doing one of the lessons from Module 1 on self-awareness. It was super easy for me to set up the laptop for this. I just logged in, went to Module 1, and I believe this was Lesson 5. So the boys and I are just talking about personal strengths and what we can use those strengths for, how we can help others with those strengths. And like it seems like a super, super casual lesson, but they're learning, and we're just going back and forth and figuring out how we can best use those strengths for ourselves and to help other people in the world, and what it means to help other people. After we have our conversations for the lesson and we go through all the questions that were for the lesson, there's a little art project. And these can take up to like 30 minutes. I mean, you can make it as long or as short as you'd like to. We like to do art projects, so it takes us a little longer. But I like this because it is a great way to make the activity hands-on and kind of solidify what we were talking about in the first portion of the lesson. And now that we have finished our project, let's go back and check out the website. Okay, so we've already looked at what's included with your paid membership for Hey Kiddo. I want to show you what is available for free on their website. So this is what their website will look like when you arrive at it. You can see up top they have information about products, pricing, and about. We are going to click on resources, and you'll see they have 2 pages of resources that you can use with your children right now to help them with their social and emotional education. This is one thing that is happening in our home right now, unmasking anxiety. So we'll click on read more. And there's a description that gives some reasons for why people might be having unmasking anxiety. And then at the bottom, there are suggestions for how to help your kids with this process. And it's super helpful. All of this is for free on their website, and you can use it with your kids now. So back to the main website, we're going to scroll all the way down, because you will want to put your email in, sign up for their e-newsletter. Each week they'll send you a quick email that can help you out with your kids, and it's super, super helpful. So that was Hey Kiddo Huddle in a nutshell. For even more details, check the description below. I'll leave a link to the blog article that goes with this YouTube video and a link to Hey Kiddo Huddle website so you can check it out for yourself. In the article, you'll find even more tips for using this program, and you might find a special offer or 2. Definitely give us a like if you like this video, if you think our content was cool and you want to see more of it. Subscribe so you can see when I put out more videos, and hit the little bell so you get a notification the next time a video comes out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.